Hey y'all, welcome to B's Intuition. I'm B and I'm back with another general collective energy message. Thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I do cuss and I do tell the truth, so if you don't like either one of the two, then you probably should move on. I've already prayed over the cards and the energy, so we're just going to hop in and get this message. Please remember to like, share, and most importantly, subscribe, especially to those of you that are viewing the channel but have not yet subscribed. You don't want to miss out on the messages that God has for you. Also, please remember to take what resonates only and leave the rest for whoever it's for. Every message will not be your message. So with that being said, y'all, let's hop in. Hope you guys are having a blessed day. For those of you that don't know, we do have a Patreon page. It is B's Intuition on Patreon. You guys are more than welcome to join us. So I don't know if y'all remember, but the other day, well, probably for the last couple of messages, I've been picking up on stuff going on with the beef, meat, beef, in the country. And so yesterday I was watching a little news channel, and I definitely received a confirmation as to why I kept picking up on, like something going on with the beef. So I just want to share it with you guys really quick. I did have to look into it a little bit just to see, what it is. But it's called New World Screwworms. So New World Screwworms, or NWS, are parasitic fly larvae that bury into the flesh of warm-blooded animals, including cattle, and cause severe tissue damage. If untreated, NWS infections can be fatal. The U.S. recently suspended cattle imports from Mexico due to the detection of NWS. So, like I said yesterday, just a lot of confirmations, and so I just want to let you guys know again, be aware of the beef, which, they say that they, have stopped the imports, but, ain't no telling, if there is some beef, that done slid into the United States somehow, some way that has the NWS. So y'all just be aware, but not trying to scare nobody, just trying to warn. But anyways, I keep seeing the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles and the Tarot card deck. But the energy that I'm getting from it is like an opportunity, or like something from God, like a gift from God, or like something that is destined for somebody to do or for somebody to have. Whatever it is, it's from God. Like somebody could be realizing that somebody is a gift from the Most High God. I don't know, but I just keep seeing the Ace of Pentacles. I mean, somebody, could literally be getting, like a big amount of money. That's for somebody, not everybody, but I just feel like whatever this is, it's from God. So let's just hop in and see what's going on. Holy Spirit. Everybody's laughing card came out. I'm so tired of getting these cards, Why won't people find something else to do? Meddle up in somebody else's life instead of trying to get their life together. But this could be, people could be laughing now, but, maybe that, laugh, is going to turn into a frown. But I'm really picking up good times. So I feel like that, good times are ahead for somebody. I definitely do feel like, that there could be somebody, that could have gone through some stuff, they could be going through some stuff now, but they're going to be able to, sit back, and just basically, laugh, at what they went through. Not really laugh at what they went through, but, sit back, and just think about it and be like, I went through all of that, you know what I mean? And I'm still standing, I went through all of that, and people laughed at me, but I feel like that whoever, whoever it is, that's going to be able to, sit back, and kind of, laugh, this is like, Somebody getting through, you know, yeah, like turning pain into profit, turning tragedy into triumph. So I feel like that somebody just needs to know that, you know, like good times, you know, are ahead. I definitely do feel like, you know, that whatever this is, this God-given thing, you know, place, person, whatever it is from the Most High God. There could be people, you know, that, you know, laugh at somebody because they believe, you know, that the Most High God is going to, you know, give them this, or, you know, the Most High God is going to bless them, or the Most High God is, you know, is going to provide for them. So these could be people, you know, that, yeah, they believe in themselves, you know, which is fine, because everybody should believe in themselves. But you know, us as children of God, we're supposed to believe in God first, you know. So these are people, you know, that possibly, you know, go to humans before, you know, they'll go to God, you know. So I feel like that, you know, somebody definitely, yeah, could be about to get the last laugh. Yeah, we got divine feminine. So you could be a divine feminine, or this is about a divine feminine. Yeah, I definitely do feel like somebody definitely is about to get the last laugh. For sure. It wanted to come out in the reverse. So there could be a karmic feminine involved, or yeah, these are karmic feminine energies, you know. These could be, you know, friends, family members. They could be involved. Yeah, another divine feminine card came out, but it came out in the reverse. So yeah, yeah, there's a karmic feminine in the midst. There could be a karmic feminine, you know, that could have other people laughing, you know, like at a divine feminine, but who cares? I'm gonna put this one back because we already got a divine feminine card. There's a karmic feminine, you know, out here, you know, yeah, like trying to act like that they're a divine feminine. But yeah, like some stinks, you know, something ain't clinked in the milk. Or people, you know, could be realizing, you know, that, yeah, like something is weird about that person. Yeah, we got the truth. Somebody, you know, could be a truth speaker. Somebody, you know, could, you know, like be speaking some truth. Somebody could be a singer, you know. Somebody could be an artist. Somebody could be a rapper. Somebody could have a podcast. Somebody, you know, could be like a news anchor or something about, yeah, some news. But there could be some people, you know, that could have laughed at somebody, you know, and it could be because, you know, like of some truth. Maybe they didn't believe somebody, you know, but that's the story of people these days, you know. People, you know, be trying to help them, be trying to tell them, and yeah, like they laugh like they don't know what they, you know, like that the person don't know what they're talking about. Yeah, but what's done in the living room is supposed to stay in the living room. So I don't know if somebody, you know, is about to expose, you know, like some truth, because that's what I'm picking up. But it definitely could have something to do with family. Yeah, at the bottom of this deck, I just picked it up and I ain't even shuffled it yet. Yeah, we have the family card. So these could be family members. These could be family members of a divine feminine, or these could be family members of an ex of a divine feminine's. What's these people laughing at? The bully card came out. Whoever these people are, they could be bullies. There could be some people, you know, that could be finding out some truth, you know, about whoever these bullies are. Somebody, you know, could drive trucks. Somebody could be a truck driver. You know, like somebody could work for their city or their state. Somebody definitely could be getting dumped as well. Or, you know, like some truth could come out, you know, and that, you know, could make somebody, you know, like walk away from somebody. Maybe, you know, there was a lie told, you know, to get somebody, you know, to like dump somebody, or, you know, to like not be with somebody. But I feel like, yeah, there definitely could be a bully, you know, that could be being put in their place, or some bullies that could be put in their place. Why is this divine feminine here? Somebody's first, middle, or last name could start with a T. Yeah, we got a sticky situation. So there could be some people, you know, that could yeah, be laughing, you know, at somebody. Somebody, you know, could be, you know, like in some type of sticky situation right now. And so people could be laughing. These could be people, you know, that could have tried to put somebody in a sticky situation. Somebody's first, middle, last name could start with a P. TP. I've been picking up Native American ancestors. Somebody could be of Native American descent. But I've been picking up, yeah, like Native American ancestors. For somebody, yeah, there could be some people, you know, that could be about to find out the truth about, you know, like somebody's ancestry. So there could be people that could be looking into somebody. This could be somebody's ancestors, you know, somebody's Native American ancestors that definitely, yeah, could be laughing at some people like, ha, ha, ha. Y'all didn't think we had divine feminine, divine masculines back, or y'all thought the divine feminine, divine masculine was by themselves. They ain't never alone. Wow. Why is this speaking some truth here? We got the Star. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be, you know, like well known, you know. Somebody, you know, could be, you know, like a star or a celebrity. Somebody definitely, yeah, is healing. Healing from some type of sticky situation. Healing from some type of bullying. This could be, you know, like cyberbullying. You know, so, but, you know, when it comes to, you know, like somebody healing, you know, from like cyberbullying, I wouldn't really say that it's healing. You know, could be, you know, like somebody, you know, knows what's going on, knows that they're being cyberbullied. So, you know, yeah, like they just don't pay attention to it. Wow, we got an Aquarius out here. So somebody could be an Aquarius or have Aquarius in their chart. Yeah, somebody definitely, yeah, speaks the truth. You know, I've never really met, you know, like an air sign, whether it be a Libra or a Gemini or an Aquarius, you know, more on the Aquarius and Libra side, you know, yeah, like I've never met any of those signs that don't speak the truth. But somebody definitely, yeah, could be healing, you know, from some type of, yeah, like sticky situation. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be, you know, like defensive, you know, or, yeah, they have their defenses up. Or this is like, you know, like somebody, you know, like having boundaries up. Or somebody definitely, yeah, needs to set some boundaries. There could be some people, you know, that, yeah, like they could have laughed at somebody, you know, and for whatever reason, you know, now they want to, you know, like heal with somebody. When I split the deck, I just saw thief and courthouse. So something about a thief and the court. Why is this everybody's laughing here with this bully card? Somebody definitely, yeah, could be an intuitive out here. There could be, you know, like truth speakers, intuitives, you know, tarot card readers and things of that nature. Yeah, like they could be picking up, you know, on a lot of people's energy, you know, like stars, celebrities, which, I mean, I know that. But I feel like it's yeah, like it's a lot of, you know, like, but these would be, you know, like good intuitives, you know, good tarot card readers, not the ones that's playing, you know. So I don't know if they're, yeah, like it's some celebrities, you know, that could be, you know, like trying to bully somebody, you know, for speaking the truth. That definitely is for somebody, for sure. Yeah, we got community. Healing community. So somebody, you know, could be a part of a healing community, but it goes back to when I was picking up on, you know, intuitives, you know, tarot card readers, whatever have you. Like, there's a lot of people, you know, that are here to help, you know, like, people to heal. There's a lot of people, you know, that, yeah, claim to be, you know, like intuitives, tarot card readers or whatever, you know, but they're not really helping people to heal. Some of them, you know, are literally, yeah, causing people's lives to be turned upside down because they don't know what they're doing. Yeah, but whoever this bully is or whoever these bullies are, yeah, like they're in somebody's community. Mm-hmm. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be a star seed. I feel like somebody has many spiritual titles out here. I don't know what these people is laughing about, but it could be, yeah, like somebody's ancestors like, ha ha ha. Y'all don't even know who y'all coming up against. Y'all don't even know who y'all bullying. Mm-hmm. There could be, yeah, like a whole community, you know, a whole lot of people, you know, they could have, yeah, like watched some people bully somebody. Trying to put somebody, you know, in you know, some type of sticky situation. But somebody definitely, yeah, could be in a sticky situation. This could be, you know, somebody trying to make a decision, you know, like to tell the truth. We got karma at the bottom of the deck. Wow. So there could be a whole lot of people who definitely, yeah, could be about to receive some karma. But I'm also picking up too, yeah, like somebody, you know, could be about to receive, you know, like some good karma. Yeah. But we got a thief. So somebody, you know, could be about to receive some karma for, yeah, like trying to steal. This is also too, yeah, like trying to steal somebody's light. Trying to dim somebody's light. Why is it a sticky situation here? I mean, how you gonna dim a starseed's light? By doing voodoo. So somebody just needs to be aware, because there definitely, yeah, could be, you know, some people, you know, whoever these bullies are, they could be trying to do some type of voodoo on somebody. Somebody definitely, yeah, could have a voodoo doll. There are some people, yeah, from a dark community out here. Cult, coven, organization, whatever have you. Wow. And then we have Earth Angel at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, somebody definitely, yeah, has multiple spiritual titles. Somebody, you know, has multiple spiritual purposes, you know, for being on this good earth. For sure. Why is a star here? But it's giving me, yeah, like people, you know, could be trying to do some type of voodoo on somebody to put somebody in a sticky situation, but somebody, you know, continues to heal. Yeah, somebody continues to heal. Somebody continues to be in bliss. But somebody or some people definitely, yeah, could be trying to, you know, like end somebody's bliss. Somebody could be 45 years old or 51 years old, but this 45 breaks down to a 9. So yeah, somebody or some people are trying to heal, trying to end somebody's bliss. But somebody's on the path that they're supposed to be on. Why is this community here? Yeah, we got a twin flame. So somebody, you know, could be on their twin flame journey. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be, or some people could be trying to, you know, like bully, you know, like somebody because of their twin flame. So somebody, you know, could try to do some type of voodoo on somebody because, you know, of like somebody's twin flame. But it goes back to, yeah, the gift from God. So yeah, there is a gift from God, you know, whether it be a twin flame, whether it be money, whether it be whatever. And so people could be trying to, yeah, like stop somebody, you know, like from receiving this. Wow. Why is voodoo here? We got love offer. So there could be some people that, yeah, like, they could be, yeah, like in a sticky situation. And it could be, yeah, for trying to do some type of voodoo. Somebody definitely, yeah, could receive a love offer. But y'all see that hand and the Ace of Pentacles in the tarot deck, it also has a hand. Let me get it out real quick. There it goes. So I feel like, yeah, like whatever this is, no matter what people do, they can't stop it. Because it's from God. When it comes to, you know, like somebody, you know, using, you know, like their spiritual gifts, you know, to help people, you know, to serve their community. Yeah, like there's some people that, yeah, like can't stop it. So people definitely, yeah, could be trying to, you know, like cause some type of emotional pain. Or this is like, you know, like somebody, you know, like dealing with some type of emotional pain, you know, from, you know, like some stuff, you know, that could have taken place in the past. Because this voodoo card is a 51, which breaks down to a 6. Something about, yeah, past love offer. So maybe in the past, you know, there's some people that, you know, could have done some stuff, you know, in the past, you know, to, yeah, like stop, you know, like some type of love offer. So with that Divine Feminine card coming out in the reverse, this could be, you know, when a Divine Feminine was operating, you know, like in their South Node. So now that somebody is operating in their North Node and they're, you know, like a very high vibrational person, yeah, some stuff that some people are doing, yeah, somebody's healing from it. Somebody's healing, you know, from, yeah, like some type of emotional pain as well. Why is this bliss here? Yeah. Somebody walks by faith and not by sight. And this faith card is a number 46. 4 and 6 breaks down to a 10. So yeah, there could be a new beginning for somebody, you know. So, you know, somebody, you know, has faith bigger than a mustard seed. And I feel like that, you know, I mean, we know, you know, what the word says. It says, you know, we only need to have faith, you know, is big as a mustard seed. Or as small as a mustard seed, excuse me. But somebody, I feel like somebody got big faith out here. And so, yeah, there could be, you know, like some people, a whole community, you know, could be about to watch, you know, like, yeah, like something take place. This could be, too, you know, like people doing voodoo on somebody so bad that, yeah, like somebody's supposed to, you know, like be gone. Or somebody's supposed to, yeah, like be in such emotional pain that they don't want to get up out of the bed and woo yada yada. But, yeah, like somebody, you know, continues to get up, you know. So people could, you know, look at somebody, you know, like a walking miracle, you know. Somebody definitely is just being told, you know, like to keep the faith. Don't let nobody sway you left or right, you know. Stand up for you, what you believe in. But be aware, because some people definitely, yeah, could be trying to do some type of voodoo on somebody. For somebody, yeah, it could be because somebody, you know, could be moving on. But I feel like that there could be some people that, yeah, they watch some stuff take place, you know. And they could have been, you know, like jealous and envious of somebody, you know. And so, yeah, like they could have watched it. They could have been a part of it. And, yeah, they're about to, you know, like see somebody's faith, you know, pull them through. Or they're watching somebody's faith pull them through. Or they're about to watch something great take place for somebody. But, yeah, be aware of, yeah, some jealous and envious people out here. There could be, yeah, somebody could be trying to do some type of voodoo to cause somebody to be mentally and emotionally unstable. But I feel like that, yeah, going back, you know, to, yeah, all the spiritual titles that somebody has, you know, the faith that somebody has, I feel like that, you know, like some energy, yeah, whatever, you know, somebody or some people were doing, yeah, it's that's why they're in a sticky situation. So somebody could be trying to get out of it. So somebody try to hex somebody try to curse somebody, you know, and now they're trying to get out of it. But this is also, too, you know, like somebody, you know, like cursing or hexing somebody. And so, yeah, with faith and love, you know, like somebody breaks a curse. Somebody, you know, could be, you know, like a generational curse breaker. So that could be what somebody's doing. You know, people could possibly, yeah, don't want somebody, you know, to, yeah, be out here breaking generational curses. But somebody definitely, yeah, needs to, you know, like keep the faith. There definitely, yeah, could be some type of commitment, you know, that somebody either could be in or, you know, is you know, about to, you know, be given from the Most High God. Somebody's twin flame could be jealous and envious. Wow. Somebody definitely is thinking about somebody, and they're thinking about, yeah, love with somebody. Somebody or some people could be jealous and envious because, yeah, maybe, you know, they were doing this voodoo to, yeah, like cause somebody to not receive love offers and, you know, whatever have you. So I feel like yeah, like somebody, you know, somebody just needs to, you know, like, yeah, like keep the faith. But we have Earth Angel. So somebody definitely, yeah, is an Earth Angel. Big Earth Angel. And then, yeah, there it goes. So something about, yeah, the Ace of Pentacles. Something about some money. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be about to receive some unexpected money. Be aware, you know, somebody trying to cause some type of animosity. Something, you know, that somebody, you know, could be doing, you know. So like, you know, like some type of spiritual practices or whatever they're doing. I feel like yeah, that's a big reason why, you know, like they're healing. But this ritual is a number 44. So yeah, Ascended Master. So there could be, yeah, like, so somebody could be Native American, you know, and so, you know, for somebody, yeah, like they don't even know that, like, the spiritual practices, you know, that they're using today, you know, like their ancestors, you know, yeah, like used in the past. But somebody definitely, yeah, could be, you know, trying to do some type of, you know, special recipe with some type of dirt. We've already picked up that, yeah, they graveyard dirt, doing graveyard magic or whatever they do. Somebody else's ancestors, so whoever these people's ancestors are, they could have animosity with their people. Yeah. There's somebody or some people that, yeah, they have animosity with somebody because somebody, yeah, receives messages, you know, from, yeah, like their ancestors. But somebody definitely needs to know that, yeah, like their ancestors have their back for sure. And somebody's ancestors definitely, yeah, could be running through a whole community of people, you know, but not, you know, like, yeah, they're not, you know, it ain't ring around the rosies, if you know what I mean. Wow. Yeah. Somebody definitely needs to know that they are being protected from harm. There are, yeah, guardian angels, you know, that are protecting somebody from harm. That could be, you know, why somebody or some people, you know, could be jealous and envious, you know. How you going to be jealous and envious of somebody's faith? How you going to be jealous and envious, you know, of somebody's relationship with the Most High God or, you know, whoever, you know, they serve? How you going to, yeah. Wow. Somebody's being told to stay in control as well. So it's taking me back to that mentally and emotionally unstable card. So there could be somebody or some people, you know, that, yeah, like they're trying to, you know, like project some type of energy so that somebody will be mentally and emotionally unstable. However they're trying to do it, even if they're, you know, like trying to do voodoo. But somebody's secret life could be revealed. So somebody, you know, could be jealous and envious because, you know, maybe their secret life is being revealed. Or, you know, somebody jealous and envious, so they try to, you know, like reveal somebody's secret life. But if somebody, you know, is operating in their purpose, you know, I don't feel like, you know, like it's a secret. So there could be people, you know, that, yeah, they could have some type of animosity with somebody, you know, because, you know, like, yeah, like their secret life is being revealed. This could be people having a whole, having animosity with a whole community of people. So, you know, like we're on YouTube. So, you know, the intuitives, you know, the tarot card readers, you know, the spiritual messengers, you know, whatever title that they hold. Yeah, there could be a whole community of people that, yeah, could be, you know, they could have some type of animosity with them. But somebody definitely, yeah, needs to continue to stand up for what they believe in, for sure. Yeah. You could be seeing the angel number 111. Somebody, yeah, needs to trust their intuition. So I've been picking up, you know, and, you know, several messages, including on Patreon, about, yeah, trusting your intuition. So somebody definitely needs to know that, yeah, like whatever their intuition is alerting them about, you know, it's true or it's real. But there definitely, yeah, could be people, you know, that don't want somebody, you know, like to trust their intuition. There could be some people that could be, yeah, like doing some type of voodoo, you know, or some type of, you know, like graveyard magic or whatever they're doing, you know, to, yeah, like, you know, like to block somebody's intuition or, yeah, to so that somebody would be confused about, you know, like their choices and decisions, you know. But yeah, somebody's not getting their way. So somebody definitely, yeah, could be sulking and playing victim. So just be aware. So somebody, you know, yeah, like they're doing all this stuff to somebody, you know, and yeah, like it's not working and now they want to play victim. So somebody definitely, yeah, could reach out to somebody. But whoever this person is, yeah, they only reach out when they need something. And it's crazy because I did receive a channel message and I wrote it down and it was hiding up underneath the thing. And as I was, when I said stay in control, I remember that. I remember, you know, me channeling, you know, a part of that yesterday. And so I just looked over and found the paper. So somebody definitely is being told to stay in control, because, yeah, there is some communication that's coming somebody's way. Somebody wants to surrender. But I feel like the person that wants to surrender, or the people that want to surrender, is, yeah, the person, you know, that's, yeah, like playing victim. This is somebody that, yeah, they only reach out, you know, when they need something. And somebody definitely, yeah, is in a period of transition. So somebody definitely, yeah, needs to, you know, like move forward with confidence. For somebody, it's somebody's twin flame. But I feel like yeah, like it's something fishy. Somebody could have moved on, you know, from their twin flame, because they could have found out the truth. Yeah, you could be seeing the angel number 333. So yeah, stay in alignment. Stay in alignment. Make sure to focus on all three aspects: the mind, the body, and the spirit. No, don't neglect one for the other. Somebody's financial information could get exposed as well. Or somebody, you know, could expose, you know, like somebody's financial information. Something about, yeah, somebody's secret life being revealed. There's somebody that, yeah, like never truly, you know, like let go. Let go of somebody, you know, let go of some, yeah, some animosity. Somebody definitely, yeah, could have made some type of false reports against somebody. Yeah, whoever this is not getting their way, trying to sulk and play victim. Yeah, they like discipline and focus. So there could be, whoever this is, they could be trying to project, you know, that lack of discipline and lack of focus on somebody. So somebody just, yeah, needs to trust their intuition. Continue to stay disciplined, continue to stay focused. Because, yeah, if you can dream it, if you dream it, you can build it. So somebody definitely is in the process of, you know, like building something. This could be building themselves up. Yesterday, you know, somebody, you know, was rebuilding their spiritual house. So that's what somebody's in the process of doing. And then we got April, May, June. So yeah, this is going on now. Somebody definitely, yeah, soaking and playing victim. And somebody's name is definitely, yeah, being spoken in rooms that somebody's not even in. So that could be where the jealousy and the envy comes from, you know. That could be, you know, yeah, where the animosity comes from. So somebody possibly, yeah, could try to say that they want to hold themselves, you know, like accountable now, you know, for like what they've done. I feel like one of the reasons why somebody, you know, could have done, you know, whatever they've done is because they want a secret to remain hidden. Somebody possibly, yeah, could be trying to surrender, you know, or yeah, like, you know, trying to hold themselves accountable now because, yeah, like they want some type of secret to remain hidden. But I think I picked that energy up on what, Patreon? Somebody's not accepting no as an answer. So there, whoever it is, you know, that hasn't let go of somebody or something, or, you know, some type of animosity, yeah, they possibly aren't accepting no as an answer. This is also too, yeah, like you know, like somebody going to their ancestors and it's like, yeah, I'm ready to attack the you know, divine feminine, divine masculine, and yeah, like their ancestors are like, no, hell no, you know, but yeah, like they still do it. So something ain't gonna turn out right, you know, for whoever, you know, this is doing this for sure. But they know it. They know it. They probably can feel it. We got hidden family secrets. So for somebody, yeah, like somebody gonna keep, you know, yeah, poking the sleeping bear, and so then yeah, like everything is gonna come out about this person, their family, their kids, their co-workers. Somebody could also be, yeah, somebody could be literally, yeah, like you know, like trying to build a family. So somebody, you know, could try to use some type of, you know, like family secrets against somebody, you know. But I feel like, yeah, like somebody done already told the truth, or yeah, somebody's open book, you know. Somebody done already healed from these family secrets or whatever have you, or whatever, yeah, it's like going on. So it's kind of like, yeah, whatever, you know, somebody could be trying to use, you know, yeah, it ain't gonna work. Somebody's a loose cannon out here. Somebody, you know, could use the fact, you know, when somebody, you know, could have been mentally and emotionally unstable at one point, you know, when somebody, you know, didn't have, you know, like the biggest faith, you know, but at the end of the day, somebody's healed. And somebody's at bliss when it comes to, yeah, like their faith. So there could be people, you know, that don't like what somebody believes in. Oh, well, yeah, haters are fans in denial. Somebody's true colors are being exposed and they're embarrassed. So that could be why somebody, you know, could be a loose cannon. So I feel like like somebody just needs to stay in control, or it could be multiple people, but somebody definitely is being told to stay in control because, yeah, like somebody's true identity is about to be revealed, but this is also too, yeah, like somebody's true identity being revealed to, yeah, like some people. But yeah, stay in control because somebody definitely, yeah, could be causing drama because, yeah, karma is hitting them. I just saw a karmic couple, so there's a karmic couple involved. Yep. And somebody definitely needs to know that, yeah, like they deserve real love. For somebody, somebody's twin flame's true identity is going to be revealed. So for somebody, yeah, somebody could possibly think, you know, like that, you know, a twin flame is their twin flame, but it's not. Bands will make her dance. Bands will make her dance. There's a stripper out here, or somebody, you know, do, you know, strange things for change. So yeah, going back to, yeah, like that secret life being revealed. Somebody, you know, could be, yeah, like a stripper, dancer. But somebody definitely, yeah, could have, you know, like been paid, you know, to, yeah, like make some type of false reports against somebody, trying to cause, yeah, nothing but problems for somebody. Or somebody, you know, yeah, somebody's in a sticky situation. And now, you know, yeah, like they want to come towards somebody or they want to communicate with somebody. So somebody definitely, yeah, is being told not to reconnect with the disconnected. But we picked that energy up, I think, what, yesterday? If not on YouTube, Patreon. But yeah, we got low down dirty shame. So yeah, somebody's a low down dirty shame out here. Somebody, yeah, could be a, you know, like a detective, a private investigator or something like that. Somebody could have paid a private investigator. And there definitely, yeah, could have been people, you know, that, yeah, could have gone along with the plan. Or be aware, you know, of, yeah, like somebody trying to get somebody to go along with some type of plan. Yeah, somebody definitely needs to say no without guilt. So somebody, you know, could be trying to, you know, like, yeah, like come towards somebody with some type of offer, you know, like to like increase, you know, like their finances. And I feel like that, yeah, like somebody needs to say no. Because, yeah, like something is coming, you know, somebody's way. And it's something, yeah, like from the Most High God. Yep. Somebody definitely needs to know that whatever's going on, it's not their fault. So, yeah, somebody definitely, yeah, needs to relax. Going back to, yeah, like somebody not accepting no as an answer. So somebody could have already said no, you know, without guilt. Or somebody, you know, could have said no, you know, and they could have been, you know, feeling, you know, like, well, I should have said yes or whatever. Yeah, somebody doesn't need to feel no type of guilt. Whatever's going on, it's not, yeah, your fault. So somebody just needs to relax. And then we have Ancestor message. Somebody, you know, could receive an Ancestor message. It definitely, yeah, could have something to do with, yeah, like a increase in their finances, you know, or somebody's about to receive, yeah, like some type of increase in their finances. Somebody, you know, could be mad, you know, about, yeah, like some type of, you know, like, so if somebody, you know, is, you know, a tarot card reader, intuitive, you know, spiritual messenger or whatever, somebody, you know, could be mad about, you know, like a message that somebody, you know, could have put out. But there is a karmic cycle that is ending. Somebody, you know, could have received, you know, like a message from their ancestors, you know, to, yeah, like end a cycle, you know, walk away. And so, yeah, like somebody could have done so. Whoever this person is or these people are, you know, they could have, you know, been given a warning, you know, like to walk away, let it go, give it up, you know, and yeah, they didn't accept no as an answer. And so, yeah, they could be in a sticky situation. Somebody is, but be aware of, yeah, somebody or some people, you know, like trying to put, you know, like somebody in a sticky situation. because they're in a sticky situation. Yeah, somebody definitely could be trying to come in with some advice and some guidance. This could be about a new connection. So somebody just needs to be aware of that, because I feel like that, there could be some haters out here, you know? I mean, we know, because haters are fans in denial, so yeah, we know. But we got an Aries, so there's an Aries involved. Somebody's father, you know, could be coming in with some type of advice or some guidance. If somebody's father has passed away, that would be, you know, like, that ancestor message. So somebody definitely, could receive an ancestor message from, like, their father or a grandfather. Yeah. But this could be, you know, about, like a new connection for somebody. We got a Leo, so there's a Leo involved. Yeah, Leo, Aries, so heavy fire out here. Somebody's Chinese zodiac sign could be of a dragon. We got a masculine energy, so whoever this is that could be coming with some advice, it could be a masculine energy. This is somebody that you know, could have known for a long time. I'm also picking up too, going back to that commitment, you know, for somebody, like somebody, you know, could be, like getting into some type of long-term commitment, or somebody already is. But yeah, somebody definitely, could be trying to snake somebody. Yeah, the devil. Be aware. We know what so somebody could be a shapeshifter out here. Somebody could be shapeshifting, because that's what I take with, you know, like the devil being in the form of a serpent. So it's like it's an enemy, you know, disguising themselves as an ally out here. So be aware. But yeah, we are in the year of the snake. Here today, gone tomorrow. Somebody's fleeting out here. Somebody, you know, could think that somebody's door is a revolving door. Or there's somebody, you know, that could be here today and gone tomorrow. We saw that transition card. Somebody's Chinese zodiac sign could be of a rabbit, but we know snakes eat rabbits. Something about pray. There's some people that been praying on somebody's downfall, you know. But going back to faith. So somebody, big faith. I just keep hearing big faith. Somebody's name could be Faith. We got a family member or a past connection. So something about, the past. Or somebody, you know, that somebody was connected to from the past. But something about a family member. Somebody's Chinese zodiac sign could be of a rabbit. Then we got a Taurus. So somebody could be a Taurus. We got a goat. So somebody's Chinese zodiac sign could be of a goat. We know who the goat is. God, the greatest of all times. Somebody's Chinese zodiac sign could be of a dog. Somebody's Chinese zodiac sign could be of a rat. It's a lot of animals out here. Somebody could have a farm, live on a farm, about to own a farm. We got a tiger. So somebody's Chinese zodiac sign could be of a tiger. Somebody definitely could be coming in as a partner or a companion for somebody, for sure. It could be an admirer, or somebody needs to know that, like they have an admirer. Or there could be multiple people that could admire somebody. And so somebody would be jealous and envious of that. Because somebody's name is being spoken in rooms that they're not even in. We got a Capricorn. We got a Pisces. New connection. Somebody definitely is about to get their hands on some unexpected money. Somebody's a drama magnet out here. Somebody would benefit with drinking more water. But yeah, there's a water sign involved. So Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You could be a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. Or there's a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio involved. Yeah, heavy Cancer, because we have July that came out. By July, yeah, somebody could get their hands on some type of unexpected money. But we have activation station. Somebody possibly, yeah, would benefit, you know, with like doing a water fast, or, you know, like going to, you know, like the ocean, or, you know, like a big body of water, you know, and you know, like getting in it as a form of, you know, like spiritual cleansing. But something definitely, yeah, could be activating within somebody. This is also too, yeah, some people trying to do some type of voodoo and they don't even know that, yeah, like they done activated some stuff, you know, within somebody. But somebody is a man child out here. So somebody just needs to be aware of, yeah, a karmic masculine. There definitely, yeah, could be somebody or some people that, you know, underestimated somebody's abilities. Or, yeah, by July, yeah, there are some people that are going to realize that they underestimated somebody's abilities. There's a Capricorn, Aquarius, Cusper that definitely is involved. Yeah, so whoever these people are, they underestimated somebody's abilities out here. Somebody, yeah, is a vampire slayer. So whoever these people are, they could have activated, yeah, the vampire slayer within somebody. But somebody, you know, could be not only, you know, like, you know, because vampires, you know, yeah, they feed off of you, you know. Not only, you know, could somebody be slaying, you know, the vampires like that, you know, but they could also be slaying, yeah, like some vampires, yeah, like with the truth. So people don't like, yeah, that somebody, you know, speaks truth. You know, they don't like the words that are coming out of somebody's mouth. Rush hour. Somebody could be in rush hour traffic. Somebody, you know, could live, you know, somewhere where it's always, you know, like heavy rush hour traffic. But we got a man. So there's a masculine energy involved. There could be a masculine energy, yeah, they underestimated somebody's abilities. Somebody's nickname could be man. But we got spill the tea. So there could be somebody, you know, that could be spilling the tea. But going back to, yeah, like the secret life being revealed. So somebody, you know, could be spilling some tea, or, you know, not really spilling some tea, but yeah, like telling the truth. Whether it be, you know, somebody don't even have to have a social media platform. This could just be, you know, like within, you know, like somebody's community, within somebody's family, you know. Somebody could be the truth speaker of the family, you know. So somebody, you know, could be shedding light, you know, on, you know, like different stuff, you know, when it comes to life in general, when it comes to, you know, like people, you know, but yeah, shedding light, shedding the truth. Yeah, somebody's friends definitely, yeah, could be talking about somebody. Or yeah, there's some friends, some family, whoever, you know, by July, they really gonna be talking. Somebody definitely, yeah, could have, you know, like waged some type of war. Somebody could have went to war. Yeah, somebody's on their self-discovery journey. So that could be why somebody or some people are jealous and envious, you know. We got air. So somebody could be an air sign. Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarius. There's also somebody that definitely, yeah, could be, you know, like emotionally unavailable. This could be, yeah, like somebody just don't have not a crumb of a fluff to give, yeah, about what's going on. All they worried about, yeah, is having the faith, you know, to wake up in the morning, having the faith to, you know, like keep going, keep moving. Wow, there could be some tea that could be spilled, and it could have something to do with insurance. So this could be, you know, like an insurance policy. But something about, yeah, some insurance. Some insurance on a truck. Somebody's in a sticky situation. But I did see, you know, like business relationship or something like that. So somebody in this situation, somebody could have a business relationship with them. Somebody definitely, yeah, could have, you know, put, you know, got insurance policy in somebody's name. Somebody, you know, could, yeah, like they know that they messed up when they try to do some voodoo, you know. And so, yeah, maybe somebody knows, you know, that, yeah, they might not be here tomorrow. So somebody, you know, could be trying to, yeah, like make it right now, you know, by putting some insurance in somebody's name. I'm just using this as an example, you know. But that still ain't going to suffice what you done. We saw Starseed. We saw Earth Angel. You know, somebody has a lot of spiritual titles out here. So there could be somebody who possibly, yeah, could want to plead their case. But we did see the Thief card. So there's a thief out here. But it's also too, yeah, there could be somebody, you know, that could be jealous and envious of somebody. And so, yeah, like they could spill the tea about some stuff, you know, that could have taken place in the past. Because they're mad, they're jealous, they're envious. So some stuff could be, yeah, like backfiring on somebody or some people. But somebody definitely, yeah, could have predicted this. Somebody's first, mother, last name could start with a W. So if somebody, you know, yeah, is intuitive, you know, psychic, whatever, you know, they could have predicted it, you know. They could have tried to warn somebody or help somebody, you know, by, you know, telling somebody, you know, what's to come or whatever. Yeah. There's also somebody that definitely, yeah, could be trying to manifest somebody, but they could be in a dilemma. But this is like, yeah, like somebody trying to manifest somebody that, yeah, they're not supposed to manifest again. Yeah, they get themselves in a, you know, like a sticky situation. They get themselves in a dilemma. So somebody could be trying to, yeah, plead their case to somebody's ancestors, plead their case to their own ancestors, plead their case to, yeah, the divine feminine, the divine masculine. Yeah, and it's because, yeah, somebody's plan failed. Somebody definitely, yeah, is not going to be surprised about, yeah, like some information. So if somebody does communicate with somebody, yeah, somebody's not going to be surprised. Somebody definitely, yeah, could have gotten set up as well. So that could have been predicted, you know. So somebody, you know, could have been warned, you know, that they were going to be set up. And yeah, they didn't listen. I don't know if somebody, you know, wants somebody to take the fall, or somebody thought that, you know, that somebody was going to take the fall, or, you know, somebody took the fall, you know, and now they're realizing that they shouldn't have taken the fall because, yeah, the same people that they could have taken a fall from, you know, or for, excuse me, yeah, they could have set that person up. Somebody definitely could be trying to isolate somebody from their support network. We got a Libra, so there's a Libra involved. Somebody definitely, yeah, could have gotten bamboozled. They could have gotten tricked, played, double-crossed, yeah, by the dark side, or somebody, you know, that, yeah, like operates in the dark side. So somebody, you know, could have went to somebody, you know, with this voodoo and this love offer, you know, so some, you know, trying to, you know, get somebody, you know, to bend to, you know, what they want, you know. So I'll just do a love spell, or I'll just, you know, yeah, I'll do a come to me spell or whatever. And yeah, they went to somebody that didn't know what they was doing. The same person, you know, they could have, yeah, like try to put some voodoo on somebody, you know. To try to, yeah, I feel like somebody definitely, yeah, was trying to harm somebody with some voodoo. But yeah, somebody definitely needs to know that the trash will be taken out. And this truck definitely does kind of look, it's a dump truck, but I mean, you could put trash in it, can't you? So yeah, I feel like this is somebody's ancestors. Somebody has a lot of ancestors out here. Yeah, there's somebody or some people that spoke too soon. There's somebody or some people that, yeah, could be dangerously obsessed with somebody. So I feel like somebody just needs to be aware. Yeah, but somebody's highly intuitive out here. So people could have laughed, you know. They didn't think, that somebody, was highly intuitive, or they didn't think, that, like somebody, had many spiritual titles, they didn't think that somebody had, the spiritual power that they have. And what's crazy is, somebody's about to go through a spiritual level up. So these people, whoever's doing voodoo, they didn't activate a whole nother spiritual level up for somebody. So these are people that could have literally whatever they were doing, activated like somebody to manifest whatever it is, that they're about to manifest. But it's also too, like somebody, can't be swayed left or right, or don't be swayed, left or right. Remain, stand firm on what you believe in. Stand firm and like your faith. But I feel like that's why people could be mad as well. Because they can't sway somebody left or right, Even by doing, voodoo or whatever they do. Wow, the feds definitely could be watching somebody or some people. We got an Aries, Taurus, Cusper. So there's an Aries, Taurus, Cusper involved. There's a Gemini, Cancer, Cusper involved. Somebody definitely could have tried to like expose, or somebody's been exposed to like immense death, loss, or injury, or like that's what somebody or some people were trying to cause, death, loss, or injury to somebody. There's somebody or some people that definitely can't stop thinking about somebody. There's a whole house of villains out here. So so that they're so going back to like somebody needs to know that like whatever's going on, it's not their fault. So somebody can relax, or that's what's about to take place. So somebody could speak the truth. That like people were bullying somebody, or whatever took place. Somebody could receive some communication about the truth. So somebody could but there's a whole house of villains, or a whole lot of people that they're in a sticky situation, or try to put somebody in a sticky situation, and now they're in a sticky situation. Somebody definitely could be undergoing some type of physical pain from some type of heartbreak. There's a whole lot of people that definitely were trying to block somebody's intuition, or be aware of like people trying to block somebody's intuition. But there's some people that are definitely getting ready to get a reality check. There's some people that are about to find out life is real. It's real life. What else, Holy Spirit? But somebody can't be swayed left or right. So some people know it, or they're about to find out. It goes back to so there could be people that could be trying so going back to the offer, so there could be people they want somebody to come to the dark side, but like somebody's a part of the light side and they can't be swayed. Why would somebody go to the dark side when there's nothing good that comes out of the dark side? So this is like like right before somebody receives a blessing, somebody wants to lure somebody to the dark side to stop the blessing. There's also somebody or some people that they want to challenge somebody about somebody's decisions. So just be aware. You could be seeing the angel number 411. But there is some information that is being brought to somebody by their guides, but it goes back to the ancestor message. So I feel like like somebody bases their decisions off of their faith, off of their like trust in the Most High God, off of like the information that they receive from their spiritual team. Some information is being brought to somebody by their guides, and it definitely has something to do with some blessings, some manifestations, somebody's wishes and somebody's dreams. So somebody needs to trust their intuition because it's right. I just saw slithering snake, so be aware of the slithering snake. Indirectly trying to impose beliefs or standards on somebody. But they're going to try to, you know, act like, how can I earn your trust back? But if they don't really want to earn somebody's trust back, they don't really want to heal with somebody. We got an ex-lover. So yeah, there's an ex-lover involved. So there's an ex-lover, you know, that could be a bully out here. An ex-lover that could be jealous and envious, you know. It's something about, yeah, because this card is sticking out, and it's an uncle. So something about somebody's uncle. This could be an ex-lover's uncle, or there's an uncle involved, or yeah. But yeah, there definitely, yeah, could be multiple people that could be trying to, yeah, interfere with God's work. Somebody's uncle. So somebody could receive an ancestor message, you know, from their uncle. So that could be, you know, that masculine energy that I was picking up on that could have been passed away. So somebody's uncle, you know, yeah, could be all up in the mix, you know, but they're passed away. So yeah, they would be, you know, like dealing with some people in whatever way, shape, form, or fashion. This could be, yeah, like dealing with these family members. So somebody's uncle could be, you know, like high ranking, you know, spiritually. There's also somebody's uncle definitely, yeah, could be trying to, you know, like interfere with God's work. But yeah, like somebody or some people's story isn't adding up. Yep, we got tears of joy. So somebody definitely, yeah, could be about to, you know, like, yeah, cry some tears of joy. Because somebody's a master manifester out here. So I feel like like somebody, you know, yeah, definitely, yeah, has manifested something, you know, that, yeah, like, is about to be given to them. But somebody, you know, could be this. Or be aware, you know, of, yeah, like somebody, you know, like trying to, you know, like get somebody, yeah, involved with this. Or somebody, you know, could have lied and said that somebody, you know, was, yeah, doing that or involved with that. But yeah, there's people, you know, that, yeah, because somebody has awakened, they can't benefit off of somebody's energy. So these are people that, yeah, they dry. They thirsty. Yeah. The vampires, the energy vampires, the psychic vampires, yeah. But somebody's a vampire slayer out here. And somebody definitely, yeah, has their guard up. And somebody definitely, yeah, wants somebody, you know, to like take their guard down. It could be, you know, like an ex-lover. There is a co-worker involved. There's a co-worker who always undermines somebody. Yeah, but somebody definitely is about to receive some good karma. People, whoever this is, they could be jealous and envious because, yeah, like, you know, like somebody, you know, could be receiving, you know, like some type of good karma already, you know, and so they're like, well, why do they get the good karma? Why, you know? But yeah, like, we're not supposed to question God, you know? So whoever these people are, yeah, they don't believe in God, or, you know, yeah, like, they think that they're, you know, superior to God, or however these people feel. And if that's the case, then yeah, it sucks to be whoever thinks that they're, you know, like, superior to God. Or these are people that, you know, like, serve, you know, like, gods under God. And so, yeah, like, they go to them gods thinking that them gods, you know, are superior to, you know, the Most High God. Somebody or some people got it all twisted. They got it all backwards. We got a Cancer, a Pisces, or a Scorpio. So there's a Cancer, a Pisces, or a Scorpio that's involved. But again, you could be a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio, or yeah, there's one involved. Somebody can't be swayed left or right. It's a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio, or yeah, like, you know, like somebody, yeah, like can't be swayed when it comes, you know, like to a Cancer, a Pisces, or a Scorpio. But yeah, we got false counterpart out here. So yeah, fake divine feminine, fake divine masculine. Somebody's ex-lover, yeah, is a false counterpart. And yeah, somebody, you know, could have done some type of voodoo or something, you know, or yeah, like they committed a spiritual violation by getting in somebody's Akashic records. So going back to the beginning, you know, so like somebody getting somebody's Akashic records, you know, yeah, and they find out, you know, some stuff about somebody's past. And so, yeah, like they try to use somebody's past, you know, to, yeah, like end a love offer, or, you know, to like sway somebody, you know, to, yeah, like don't be with them, don't trust them, you know, but yeah, it ain't gonna work. Somebody's entitlement mindset, yeah, it causes a big loss for somebody. Yeah, I just saw wants to take you down memory lane. So somebody wants to take somebody down memory lane. But somebody, you know, is gonna try to, yeah, like they're gonna try to woo their way in. Please take your guard down. I care about you. Nah. Somebody definitely, yeah, could, you know, like want a confrontation as well. So somebody just needs to be aware. There's some people that possibly believe, you know, that somebody, you know, could be indirectly imposing their beliefs or standards on others. But somebody's doing the work of the Most High God. Yep. And yeah, real women, real men, yeah, they do real things, you know. Real don't mean, you know, I can go out here and, you know, get a bag. Real don't mean, you know, yeah, real means real things, you know. Things that help people, you know, help other people, you know, serving, yeah, your community, that's real. You know, loving, you know, unconditionally, that's real, you know, showing godly love, that's real. So yeah, real men and women, yeah, they do real things and they can't be swayed left or right. So somebody has been grateful for the small things. So somebody definitely, yeah, is being blessed with something big. So somebody definitely is being told, you know, to stay true to themselves because, yeah, somebody deserves everything that's coming their way. There's a false counterpart that definitely, yeah, they want to catch somebody, you know, I guess to, you know, like have a one-up on them. Somebody definitely, yeah, could have tried to do some type of ritual sacrifice. Or, yeah, somebody, you know, could be trying to, again, you know, get somebody to come to the dark side, you know. But somebody needs to know that, yeah, like they have an ally on their team. And it could be an uncle, you know. Yep. Somebody or people, yeah, they want to use somebody's so-called weaknesses against them. But somebody's already healed. Somebody's already healed. Yeah, somebody's learning from the past. And yeah, somebody's living in the moment. So not only has somebody healed from the past, yeah, they learned and healed from the past. But somebody definitely, yeah, could have manipulated some type of paperwork. So it goes back to making false reports, you know, going back to, yeah, the thief, the insurance. So somebody, you know, could have, yeah, manipulated some paperwork. So there could be people, you know, that, yeah, they could be scared, you know, yeah, because they caught. But yeah, there is a plan that's in the works. So somebody just needs to be aware. A plan, yeah, to use somebody's so-called weaknesses against them. Wow. Somebody could have manipulated some paperwork, you know, like to get a house. Somebody, yeah, somebody could have their heart on ice as well. But yeah, there's some people that, yeah, they're holding on to some type of grudges. Yeah, jealousy and envy. It's an ex-lover out here. Somebody's first name or last name definitely, yeah, could start with an N. Yep. So somebody definitely, yeah, needs to know that, yeah, there's an upcoming change that's coming, you know, for their highest good. We got a Scorpio, Sagittarius cusper. It's a lot of cuspers out here. Somebody could be born on like the 19th of the month or like the 15th of the month. But somebody definitely is also being told, you know, like to protect their personal space as well. So yeah, there's some people that could be trying to invade somebody's personal space. Whoever these people are, they could have their chakras could be blocked. But I feel like some people, yeah, could have been trying to do some voodoo to block somebody's intuition, block somebody's chakras. But it's also too, yeah, like people holding on to grudges, yeah, like they're blocking their chakras, you know. You got to stay in alignment. Or I mean, these people really don't know nothing about alignment because they're a part of the dark side, or you know, yeah, they could, you know, like straddle the fence. But yeah, you got to be hot or cold. You can't be lukewarm. So somebody just needs to know, yeah, to stay in alignment. Somebody's financial worries definitely, yeah, could be over, or they're about to be over. But it goes back to, yeah, like somebody or some people trying to bring some type of offer, you know, yeah, let's make some money, you know, we can, you know, get an increase in your finances and whoop-de-whoop, yada yada. Nah, somebody don't need no offer, especially, yeah, from the dark side. Anything else? Somebody definitely, yeah, could be questioned by law officials as well. We got a Leo, Virgo, Cusper. But yeah, somebody definitely, yeah, needs to set and maintain boundaries. So, yep. Because there are some people that definitely, yeah, could be keeping tabs on somebody. So yeah, going in somebody's Akashic record, you know, yeah, somebody could be watching, you know, like watching and following somebody on social media. Somebody, you know, yeah, they could have hired, you know, like a private detective or something like that. Yeah, trying to keep up on somebody or keeping tabs on somebody. Yeah, there's somebody or some people that definitely, yeah, are obsessed and depressed about somebody's glow up. And somebody definitely, yeah, could be cyber slacking. So somebody, you know, could be using their employer's internet or email for personal use. So somebody that somebody works with, yeah, could be keeping tabs on somebody by, you know, like cyber slacking or something like that. I feel like there's an employee or, you know, somebody that somebody worked with that could have done, you know, like, yeah, like something criminal against somebody, manipulated some paperwork, you know, made false reports. But yeah, whoever's involved, that's, yeah, like keeping tabs on somebody, yeah, they love to see, you know, like other people in pain. So somebody definitely, yeah, just needs to protect their personal space. But somebody definitely, yeah, could have, you know, like infiltrated somebody's dreams. But we picked that energy up yesterday. And I feel like yeah, like somebody, you know, could be stuck in the dark side now. So this is like stuck in somebody's energy, stuck in somebody's dreams, stuck. I feel like that they were warned, you know, possibly several times to, you know, get away, leave it alone, walk away. But now somebody wants to surrender after they're stuck. So just be aware, whoever this is, yeah, like they're trying to, you know, like seem unaffected. Somebody definitely, yeah, could get into a bad accident or something, you know, could happen, you know, to somebody. But it's a part of, yeah, like a consequence, you know, for, yeah, their choices, their decisions. Or somebody, you know, could be trying to, yeah, like, you know, like cause some type of bad accident for somebody. So somebody definitely, yeah, needs to protect their personal space. But somebody that has issues with some type of codependency, definitely, yeah, something could happen to somebody. Yeah, cause stuff, you know, could be going from bad to worse. For somebody or some people. Whoever this is keeping tabs on somebody, yeah, it's going from bad to worse. So somebody, you know, keeps doing some stuff over and over again, thinking that, yeah, like it's affecting the person that they're keeping tabs on. Yep. But a leopard can't change the spot, so be aware of somebody. Please take your guard down. I care about you. Nah, they still the same. And somebody's family members are definitely, yeah, involved with, yeah, like trying to block somebody's chakras, you know, these people holding on to some type of grudges against somebody, you know, yeah, blocking their own life, blocking their own, you know, yeah, making, yeah, their life worse, you know, by, yeah, holding on to grudges or coming against, you know, like somebody, yeah. But there's also, yeah, some passed over family members that are involved, you know, with, yeah, like making sure, you know, that, yeah, like this goes as planned, because remember, we saw a plan is in motion. But whoever these family members are that are involved, yeah, their life could be going from bad to worse. And they definitely, yeah, could be being weighed down by past resentments. Yeah, but the devil knows when a blessing is coming. We picked this energy up on Patreon. So yeah, that slithering snake. So yeah, there are some family members that were involved that, yeah, they possibly, you know, could want to apologize, but they're only sorry that they got caught. Yeah, and somebody definitely, yeah, could get arrested. Or there's somebody or some people that definitely could have tried to, yeah, like manipulate some paperwork so that somebody else would get arrested. But yeah, everything that they have done, yeah, backfire. But I feel like the devil knows when a blessing's coming, but the devil didn't give, yeah, like some people permission, you know, to, yeah, like be the slithering snake to, you know, like whoever this is. This is like the devil telling these people, no, you know, you can't go over there. You know, you can't touch them. Yeah, Job, you know, but yeah, touch not my anointed and do my prophets no harm. You just can't. And so yeah, they in a sticky situation, and yeah, like even the devil can't help these people out of this. They're only sorry that they got caught trying to block somebody's intuition, trying to block somebody's chakras. Yep. So there's a great pretender, yeah, that can no longer, you know, pretend. Somebody definitely, yeah, just wants to use somebody. Somebody definitely, yeah, could get arrested. So yeah, somebody could receive communication. Could receive, you know, like some communication, you know, from somebody, you know, that could get arrested. But yeah, whatever these people were doing to stop, you know, whatever, you know, that they're trying to stop, they didn't want, you know, like somebody to have it. But yeah, like they don't want it either. Yeah, there's somebody or some people that, yeah, somebody's leading a double life. Somebody's hiding secrets. But yeah, it's a great pretender that can no longer pretend. Or it could be, yeah, like like some family members. So yeah, there could be somebody or some people that could be trying to make some type of quick financial decisions to save themselves, going back to, yeah, that insurance or whatever. There could be somebody at somebody's workplace, you know, that could be trying to make some type of financial decisions to save themselves. There's some people that, yeah, they looking over their shoulder for sure, keeping tabs on somebody, looking over somebody's shoulder. And there definitely, yeah, could be a corrupt law official, you know, that could be involved. Anything else? Yep. Somebody or some people are butthurt about somebody's life because somebody's happy and humble. And yeah, there are some people that are looking over their shoulder because, yeah, a cruel plan failed. So somebody definitely needs to know that, yeah, whatever, you know, is coming their way, you know, they deserve it. Because I feel like that, yeah, it's from the Most High God. Somebody definitely, yeah, could realize that somebody's highly intuitive. Somebody definitely could realize that, yeah, like somebody, you know, was put in, you know, like put in their life as a blessing. And so, of course, yeah, the devil knows, you know, when a blessing's coming, or the devil knows, you know, yeah. But I feel like yeah, like there's some people that didn't get, you know, they didn't get permission from, yeah, the dark side leader, you know, to, yeah, like come against somebody. Because, yeah, the dark side leader already knows who somebody is. The dark side leader, yeah, they know, you know, yeah, what the word says. Touch not my anointed and do my prophets no harm. So whoever these people are, yeah, they got to get themselves out of it. And yeah, they don't have no help. Somebody ain't going to get out of it. Somebody's done. Put a fork in them. So, as I always say, y'all, keep your head held high and your middle finger higher, and everything's going to turn out in your favor. With that being said, y'all, that's been your message. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon.